Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And half of 2021 is already almost over. That is insane, guys. So I hope everyone's having a good year and hopefully no one's been sick or anything. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a tier list, and these are basically all the shoes that you can get right now. I went around like everywhere, like Nike.com, UnderArmour.com, Adidas.com, Puma.com, Converse.com, and all these other, Famuji and stuff like that. And I got a whole bunch of shoes and I'm gonna be ranking them, right? So I have A, B, C, D, obviously. So A is like my favorite. Like obviously this is just my opinion. This is my list of tiers for basketball shoes that you can get right now. So A is my favorite. I absolutely love the shoe, and I will have it in my bag, or I do have it in my bag right now. B is the shoe is pretty damn nice, but there's just one or two things that I don't like about it. C is it's okay, I can deal with it, but I definitely will not choose this shoe over obviously A and B. And then D is don't get this shoe. I didn't like it at all. There's not a whole bunch of shoes like that, but there are a couple of D tier shoes on this list. So if you guys do want to cop any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. There are a lot of shoes here. So let's get it started right off with the two-way, right? Sorry the images are a little cut off here, but this is the New Balance two-way, and the two-way is pretty damn nice. The fit wasn't the best for me. But other than that, everything else is super nice, like the traction, the cushion, material quality isn't the best, especially for the price, but support and all that's there. So for me, I give it a B. If it fits you well, it might even be an A for you guys. Next, we got the Kawaii. The Kawaii, as you guys know, I cannot play in it because of the back here, right? It would bother my Achilles like crazy, and I have Achilles problems, especially with my left Achilles, so I couldn't play in this, and I can't, and I tried breaking it and everything, so I will give it a D, right? But that's just for me personally. If you don't experience that problem, then I would give it a B or an A. It's a solid shoe, good traction, good cushion. Materials are a little stiff. I mean, the shoe is very supportive. If you're looking for a very lightweight, fluid, smooth feeling shoe, probably not the best option, but still everything else about that shoe, every category, is pretty damn nice. Omnis, as you guys already know, my favorite shoe. It's still on the New Balance website, so I just put it in here, but yeah, New Balance, Omnis, and the Omnis Low are amazing, so there's that. Alright, next we got the Curry 8 Flow by Curry brand or by Under Armour, same thing. That's an A tier, and it's awesome, right? I actually play in this shoe all the time. I love the Curry 8. It's like my backup, so yeah, it's an A tier. Next, we got the Embiid 1. I'd actually give it a B. It's actually pretty damn nice. Don't sleep on these. It's pretty cheap. I think it was like 110 bucks. Traction is pretty damn good. Cushion is actually very nice. It's soft, not super bounce. It has a little subtle bounce. Materials are okay. Support is really good. All right, next we got the Under Armour Havoc 3. It's kind of like a budget shoe. It's like 110 bucks, I believe. I give it a C. I mean, it's okay. It's a solid shoe, I would say, but I don't know, there's just so many better options, I would say. Maybe I might put in B, I don't know. It's just I would never pick this shoe over these two, you know what I mean? So there's that. Next, we got the Under Armour or Curry brand, whatever you guys want to call it, 305 or the 3Z5. And I give that a solid, oh man, I don't know guys. I actually really liked playing in this shoe. It's only 80 bucks too. Traction is phenomenal. Cushion is super nice. Full length micro G. It's soft, support's good, materials are cozy and comfortable. It's a very solid, very smooth feeling shoe. I might even put it in A tier. Oh my goodness, that's how nice I think the shoe is. So I might put it in A tier. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, but yeah, it's a super nice shoe. Next, we got the UA Spawn 3. It's like 100 bucks, super cheap. Again, solid shoe. Under Armour's killing it. Traction is nice. The cushion with full length micro G is it actually has a nice little bounce to it. Pretty good compression. Materials it's pretty much the same as the MB1, so it's not super nice, but it gets the job done on foot. So give it an A. As you guys can see, Under Armour is kind of killing it. They're making some pretty good performers. All right, next we got the Harden Volume 5. As you guys know, yeah, don't get it. They feel like bricks on your feet, and super stiff, not very comfortable. Traction isn't the best. Very clunky feeling, boot-like. You guys already know, so don't get that. Next, we got the Dawn Issue 2. Same thing. Maybe I'll put in the C. Like it just wasn't my type of shoe. I definitely feel like, you know, there are some people that would enjoy this shoe, but for me, the Donda shoe 2 is like, it's pretty heavy, it's pretty damn bulky. The materials are very cozy. It's pretty damn thick as far as the material goes. So it wasn't like the most minimal feeling shoe either. And that's just what I like to have in my ball shoes. So that's why I'm putting it in the C tier. But I definitely feel like there would be some people who would enjoy it. All right, next we got the Next Level Future Natural. I don't know, guys. I mean, I feel like I put it in C. Like, I definitely, it's way better than the Harden Volume 5, but I don't think it's like, I wouldn't really play in it, you know? It's a freaking heavy ass shoe. Same thing with the Harden Volume 5, by the way. It's super heavy. It's like 16 ounces. It feels pretty boot-like, a little not as clunky as the Hardens, but yeah, it's just not like top tier for me. So, and it's freaking expensive too, 180 bucks, I believe. So I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Next, we got the Pro Model 2G Low, or just a regular Pro Model, and I give that an A. You know, I like, it's pretty much in my rotation. It's a very, very nice shoe. Traction is solid, cushion's nice with the full length bounce. Materials could be a little bit better, but I really didn't have any issues with it. Support's there and all that, so A tier. Next, we got the Dame 7. I'll give it a B. The traction isn't like not the best. That's why I feel like I'm putting it in B. But it's solid. Cushion also is nice with the full length light strike. Heel compression is crazy and stuff like that. D Rose 11. Sorry, I'm gonna need to pick it up a little bit. They got a lot more shoes. So D Rose 11. I feel like I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Traction was okay. Cushion was okay. I just hated the shape of the shoe. It's just super flat. It's a slapper and just didn't fit my foot well. So not a huge fan of that shoe. Next, we got the Pro Boost Low. Pro Boost Low is B. Solid shoe, pretty damn cheap as well, and it's on sale for like 70 or 60 bucks on Adidas. Cushion is not that nice. It's pretty stiff, but support's there and all that, so it's a solid shoe. And same thing with the Harden Step Back 2. You know, actually not A tier. I don't think it's like, the traction isn't A tier or like top tier. So cushion also isn't top tier. It's like full length bounce. It's okay. I'd say it's just more like very thin and pretty good impact protection. The support's there and all that, so I put it in the B tier. Next, we got all the Nike shoes now. The LeBron 18. I put it in B tier. I mean, I don't hate it. I actually don't really find myself going to like, oh, I want to play in the LeBron 18. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll put it in the C tier. I don't know. I definitely enjoy playing in it though when I do kind of like, you know, choose to, which is rarely. But it's just like, it's super unstable. You're like super high up off the ground. It's a heavy, bulky shoe. So yeah, no, maybe I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C. And also, like, I don't think a whole lot of people enjoy it just because of that weight. So I'll put it in C tier. And it's a super expensive shoe, 200 bucks, right? KD14, as you guys all know, A tier. One of my favorite shoes to play in. Traction is top tier. Cushion is my favorite, one of my favorite cushioning setups. Materials, they get the job done. It's thin, support's there and all that. So not the best looking shoe in my opinion, but it performs really well. Next, we got the GT Cut, the Zoom GT Cut. A tier, awesome. It's in my rotation. The only problem I have with the shoe is the heel. I hate how it's not super clunky because you have that rounded shape, but it feels a little clunky because it is that drop-in midsole, and you don't get a whole lot of compression from the actual midsole, like on the outside of the shoe. So it feels a little clunky in the heel, but that's about it. Everything else about that shoe is super nice. Pretty expensive though. I think it's like 170 bucks, but still super nice. All right, next we got the Kyrie Low 4, and oh man, like I actually really like this shoe. I found myself reaching for the shoe, like when I'm going to play and I don't really have anything to test. I'm like, oh, the Kyrie Low 4 sounds actually pretty damn nice. So it might even be A tier, but it's just that the cushion just isn't that nice. So maybe I'll put it in B tier. I don't know why, but lately I've been liking more of like a responsive cushion. Maybe it's because I've been hooping indoors as opposed to outdoors, and outdoors I need a cushion, right? So maybe that's why. But yeah, I might put it in B plus, you know. But like I said, because of the circumstances now, and because I've been reaching for the shoe a lot, I'm gonna put it in A tier. I just love that low top feeling as well. Alright, next we got the Cosmic Unity. I'll put it in B tier. The cushion is nice with the full length Zoom Strobel. The traction is not the best though, so I'd say the traction is okay. And everything else about that shoe is pretty damn nice. The materials are a little bit thicker though, so especially comparing it to like shoes like the KD14 or the Zoom GT Cut. So that's why I'm putting in B tier, but it's still a very nice shoe. Same thing with the Kyrie 7. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna put in B, right? Because it's a high top shoe, or like I guess mid cut, you know. And like I said in the review, like the ankle support isn't the best, but like you get a little bit, right? And comparing it to the Kyrie Low 4, which is a low top, and I personally like to have a lot of like range of motion in my ankle. I don't know what it is, but you know, like where your ankle is. I found myself like having a little bit of pain because of that ankle restriction or ankle movement restriction, or the little bit that I got. So that's why I'm putting in B. But you know, of course, the cushion is better for the Kyrie 7. So anyways, still nice. I'm gonna just put in B personally for me. LeBron 18 Low. Again, I'll probably B. I'll put in B. It's light. It's a lighter version of the LeBron 18. Actually, a lot lighter. Cushion is still pretty damn nice. You're still high up off the ground though. So it's probably like not my favorite pick, but I definitely think it's better than the LeBron 18. The Adapt BB 2.0, that is a D. It's just way too heavy, way too bulky. You're high up off the ground, and it's just unnecessary. You know, maybe I'm being a little too harsh. I don't know. But for 350 bucks, yeah, no, I'm not ever reaching for this shoe. You know what I mean? The PG5, I give it a B. You know, it's a solid shoe. One thing that I found myself disliking about the shoe is the support isn't the best. It just feels really cheap on my foot, right? Like I definitely feel like it's a cheap, like I feel like it should be like 80 bucks, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm putting in B, but everything else is pretty damn nice. You know, the cushion is soft, traction is pretty damn nice as well. So yeah, so I'll put in B tier. Zoom Freak 2, I'll put in B as well. It's a solid shoe. Again, cushion isn't the best, and I don't really find myself like, oh, I want to play in the Zoom Freak 2, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm putting in B. Maybe borderline C, but you know, I feel like B is a pretty good spot for the Zoom Freak 2. LeBron Witness 5, it's actually a solid shoe, surprisingly, right? So I feel like it's like $100, I think. Traction solid, cushion is nice. Materials are very soft and comfortable with that mesh material. So I actually enjoyed playing that shoe. Precision 5, again, B. You know, a Precision 5 is up. It's only $80. Cushion isn't the best. So that's why it's on B tier, but traction is solid. Materials are actually very nice, way better than the PG5 actually. Support's good and all that, so that's in B tier. Next, we got the KD Trey 5.9. I'm gonna put that in C because I just find myself never, like, you know, for the KD Trey 5.8, I was like, oh, I want to play in that shoe. But the 9, I never really find myself saying that. Like the traction is not that nice. The cushion's okay. Also, the fit was not very good for me, so I'm gonna put in C tier. Kyrie Flightcheck 4 is a D. Do not get this shoe. It's trash. Cushion sucks. Traction sucks. Materials suck. Fit was okay. But yeah, no, don't get this shoe. Zion 1, I'm gonna say C. Like it's a solid shoe. Like not solid. It's a pretty nice shoe, right? I love the cushion. It's very comfortable, but it's just, for me personally, I felt like not as responsive as I wanted to when I was playing in the Zion 1, so that's why it's in the C tier. But if that's not what you're looking for, then the Zion 1 I feel like will be pretty nice for you. All right, why not 0.4? I give it a B. B tier. Why not 0.4 is a solid shoe, pretty good price. I love the 4-foot double stack zoom unit. Traction is solid. Materials are thin. It's a lightweight shoe. You are a little bit high up off the ground, and lateral stability is not the best, but other than that, solid performer. Same thing for the Lebron Soldier 14, right? So LeBron Soldier 14 is solid. Cushion is nice with the 4-foot and heel zoom. Traction is pretty good as well. I hate the lacing system, and I hate putting the shoe on. Other than that, you know, it's a pretty nice performer. All right, next we got the One Take 2, and C or D? I don't know. Yeah, maybe C, D, C. I'll put it in C. It's $100, cheap. Traction, not the best. Cushion, not the best, or it's not that nice. Materials, super cheap feeling. You know, I never want to play in this shoe. I might even put in D. It's not nice, especially comparing it to the first one. So there's that. Next, we got the Converse G4. I give it a B. Actually, I haven't played in this shoe like that often, but like when I do, I definitely find myself like, oh, it's actually a nice performer. You know, traction solid, cushion is pretty. It's okay. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a lot nicer with the React in the heel, but you know, the 4-foot zoom in is nice. Materials are thin, and it's just a solid shoe. Next, we got the Converse All-Star Pro BB. I know the Evo is out, but the Evo I did not try. It's just a little bit of a different upper, so that's why I didn't try it out. But anyways, the All-Star Pro BB is a top performing shoe. Traction is really good. Cushion also is pretty damn nice with that full length like drop in react slash like Phylon carrier, whatever it was. Materials are extremely thin. The one thing I had a problem with the low is that the low in the back would bother my Achilles a little bit, but other than that, it's a great performer. All right, next we got the KT6 Low. I'd say that is a B. Cushion is lacking in the shoe, but other than that, you know, materials are super thin, very well ventilated shoe as well. Traction is solid too. It picks up a little bit of dust. And next, the KT6 is a C. Very pretty disappointed in the shoe. I mean, it's okay. It's a solid shoe, but I never find myself saying I want to play in this shoe. You know, like I don't like the materials all too much. It's a little too stiff. Again, cushion isn't that nice. Traction is solid though. So maybe I don't know. Like the KT6 Low is definitely not an A tier. So, and the KT6 I wouldn't pair with the KT6 Low. So I guess, yeah, I'll put it here in the C tier, but I definitely think it's a little bit better than a lot of these shoes. Like the KT6 is better than the Dawn Issue 2 in my opinion, the D Rose 11 and stuff like that. So maybe I'll put the KT6 C+. All right, next we got the GH2. The GH2 is a very nice shoe. I'll put in B. Cushion super nice. Traction is solid, not the best. Maybe that's why it's not an A tier for me. Materials are very nice with the textile material, supporters all there. It's a super cheap shoe as well. It's like $105 on Famuji. So there's that. The Jalen 1, I'd say maybe a C, C+, somewhere around there. I mean, the fit wasn't the best for me, but traction is solid. Picks up a lot of dust though. Cushion is soft, but I feel like C is a good place for the Jalen 1. Next, we got the Leaning Wow All City 9. That's an A. I love playing in the shoe. Traction is phenomenal. Cushion is phenomenal. Materials are very high quality. Fit is perfect for me. Support is there and all that. And it's an awesome looking shoe. So yeah, A tier. You know what I just noticed? The Jordan 35 isn't on this list. Maybe I missed it when I was going through Nike, but yeah, Jordan 35 I put A, or no, I put it in B tier because of the Achilles problem. You know what I mean? Like the in the back, I had that problem again. I don't know why I have problems with my Achilles with the shoes, but anyways, yeah, I probably put in B tier. All right, next we got the Court Rider by Puma, and that's a D for me. I did not like playing in this shoe at all. Traction was not that good. Cushion was not. It was okay. Materials, well, materials were okay. It's just the traction for me was just not good. That's why I never want to play in the shoe. Next, we got the RS Dreamer. I'd say B. B is a solid shoe. Cushion sucks, but traction is very nice. I would say it's a little bit bulkier than I would like, you know, especially with the midsole, they did a little too much. But other than that, it's a solid shoe. Last but not least, we got the Puma Clyde All Pro, and as you guys all know, that's an A tier. A tier shoe, awesome shoe, super duper lightweight, very minimal feeling shoe. Cushion is pretty damn nice. Traction is top tier. Fits me like a glove. Support is good. So yeah, there's my list, or I guess there's my tier list of basketball shoes that you can get right now. So anyways, if you guys disagree with my list, tell us what your list would be down in the comment section below, even though there's a lot of shoes here. And again, if you guys want to copy any of these shoes, I'll leave a link in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.